It is the, it's the one I'm losing. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're going to be playing with some new palettes. New one from Sigma, the Cor-de-Rosa, which is new. And some new Scott Barnes face palettes. Well, they're new for me. I know they've been out for a while. So I'm super excited because I have a new camera, a new setup, and an actual microphone this time. So I'm hoping that the image is a lot better. My sound is all amazing. But if something goes awry, please forgive me. I'm working out all the kinks. So anyway, we are going to do a cute pink look using that Cor-de-Rosa. So if you want to see how it turns out, keep on watching. Okay, so I have zoomed this in nice and close so you can see even my pores.
I can see the pores on your face.
Don't look at my pores, please. So I have already primed my face with, so this is a Professional from Benefit. I'm going to apply some lip balm. It's the Fresh Sugar Watermelon Hydrating Lip Balm. That's some on my lip. So to start off with, we'll start off with the eyes, and this is the P. Louise base that we're using in 02, and I'm just going to put some on my hand, put some on my eyes. All right, so now that our eyes are primed and ready to go, this is the palette, and it's got, as you can see, some really pretty pinks and mauves and some browns. Definitely looks like a great palette for a nice spring look. So I'm gonna start off with this color here. I'm gonna take, actually, it comes with this Sigma brush, like this, and it's a really nice Sigma brush. As you can see, I've already used it because I've already attempted this look like 5 times. We're still in the learning process of my camera. So I'm gonna take that and blend all over my eye, well, mostly the top part, to create a transition, use it as a transition base. There we go. And then I'm going to take the other side and use this really pretty pink right here, and we're going to take that all over the lid, pack that on. Now that we've packed all the color on the lid, I know it looks a little crazy, but it's gonna get better. Then I'm going to take the actual Cor-de-Rosa color, this pink, and swirl it with a Peaches and Cream PC 30. This is a 34. Yeah, 34, to blend out the edges of and kind of up. So, kind of create the shape now, and then we'll take again the fluffy brush and go back into Veranda, which was the first color, and now we can blend everything else nicely. Kind of tiny little circles. Circle. The brush that comes with this eyeshadow palette is really, really nice. It's nice and heavy. It's a good quality. But then again, it is Sigma, so it would be a shock if it were not. If it were not a good brush. Now that we have everything nice and blended out, then we're going to go in with a angled brush. This is the angled brush from Linda Hallberg. It's the 333. And I'm going to dip it into Bare Root, which is this brown one there. And I'm going to just kind of start it off as a liner and kind of wing it out a little bit. And I know it looks a little crazy right now, but bear with me. And then we're going to take another small little brush, and this is the Peaches and Cream PC22, and lightly, kind of basically dab into the palette and go take that corner up and into and smudge out this like wing liner that we did. All right, and then on the other side, and then I'm just going to take this fluffy brush again, but without any, I'm not going to add any more color to it, no more shadow. And I'm just going to make sure everything's all nice and blended out and we don't have any harsh lines. All right, so now that we have blended out both eyes, we're going to take the, it's called Kitten Liner in brown from, this is from Jolie. And I'm just going to go again from the middle to the outside with a very small wing. So if you're like me and you have a little more wrinkles on the eyelid, you want to like stamp it sideways and kind of flick it up like so, and then fill that little teeny tiny wing. That, just so the outside of your lid looks nice and full. Your eyelashes look full. And then I am gonna take a little bit of shimmer. I'm gonna take this MAC 242, and as you can see, it's just a flat synthetic brush. And what I'm gonna do is spray some NYX setting spray, and then I'm gonna go into High Society, which is this kind of like bronzy color. One tip for you guys is first do this, the shimmer, and then the eyeliner, but I am kind of focused on making sure my camera works good, so I apologize, but we do first the shimmer and then the eyeliner. Just want to make sure I'm getting a good image for you guys and not something crazy. And so I'm just going to apply that all over the lid. If you want a little more intensity, you can always use your finger and just kind of press it in, and that will give you, in my opinion, more intensity than if you use the brush. But I like the brush because my nails are too long, so I can't really get in there. But if you can use your finger, you'll definitely get a lot more impact. So it just gives a really nice like shimmer to that pink. And then for the center of the eye, I'm gonna wet my brush again and go into, what's this one? Sun Spray, which is this gold. It's that gold, and then put that right in the center. Kind of brighten up the center of the eye a little more. So give it a little bit of more light into the center of the eye. And now we can go on with the rest of the face, then we'll come back to the eyes. I'm gonna take a little cotton pad and some micellar water and clean up under the eye because I did have some fallout. Then we can go in with our foundation, and I'm gonna go in with the Pat McGrath, and this is Sublime Skin Fetish Sublime Perfection, and I have the number 12 light. Is it light medium? Let me see. Yes, I have number 12 light medium. And put some on the back of my hand and take my beauty blender and just bounce it on my face. This is a runnier formula, not as thick, because it is meant to be a light to medium coverage, which is perfect for mature skin. All right, and now that we've applied our foundation, let's go in quick with our concealer. And for concealer, I'm going to use the Kosas concealer, which I have number 4. And I'm really liking this concealer because it has, I don't know, it's really dewy, and I have very dry under eyes. Really enjoying it at the moment. Let's see, then down here, and down the middle, where we have some redness. Smile lights. And now let's blend all it. blend it all out, and then I'm going to set it in place with this under eyes with the brightening powder from Pat McGrath. So first what I like to do is go in with the big fluffy brush from Peaches and Cream, the PC27. Okay. And then I take the flat brush, which is the 252 from MAC, and then I pat in the one under my eye because otherwise, because my eyes are so dry, under eye is so dry that I need to make sure that it's staying on my skin, even though I've already put a bunch of eye cream, which helps moisturize. And then I use the little under eye setting brush from Real Techniques. And see, and that's the thing, I have to pat my, otherwise it gets right into my crease if I don't quickly set it, and then set it in place with this brush like so. And then same thing with the other one. Now we're gonna go in with some, now we did the under eye setting powder, and then I'm gonna go in with the Charlotte Tilbury Airbrush Flawless Finish Skin Perfecting Micro Powder. It's crazy. And this is what it looks like. I have the number 2. So I'm going to swirl this big brush in there. And just, especially right here where we're going to put the blush and bronzer, so that we don't have any patchiness. You definitely want to set this area of the cheek before you apply any powder products. So basically all your creams first. If it's blush or if it's bronzer, that's cream. You do that first along with your foundation, concealer, and then set, and then go in with any powders that you want to use. So I'm going to go in with the Scott Barnes Face Palette, and this one is his, it's called Snatch That Face. And I'm going to go in with this angled brush from Real Techniques, and I'm going into Diced, which is a cool brown, and take that on the brush, tap, 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 and then just right under, right under where your cheekbone ends. That's where you're going to start your contour. And then on the forehead, especially here, if you want to snatch that jawline, any third chin that you might have, second or third, like me. And same this side, the jawline. If you really want to carve out that jawline and make everything nice and dark, you want that shadow right here. And then I'm going to go in with a bronzer brush. And I'm going to go into Chisel, which is the orangey, this bronzy look. And again, and give us that J-Lo glow. And then if you go too low on your jawbone, under your, let's say your brush went too crazy, then you can just use your beauty blender to take off that excess, because you don't want to we want to bring the face up, not down, like so. See, it's like a little magic eraser. Those from the magic eraser from Mr. Clean. Couldn't think of it. And then for blush, I'm gonna go in with the other Scott Barnes palette, and this is the blush. It's called, my colors are Blush and Bashful. I love the name of these. And I'm going to start off with these two colors. It's Strike a Rose and Sweet Cheeks, which is this one and this one. And take my blush brush and kind of tap a little bit into both. These are very pigmented. After attempting this video 5 times, I learned that. And just lightly pat that in. You don't want to brush back and forth too much because you will move your foundation, and that's not what we want. There we go. And then some setting spray. Ooh, I love this setting spray. This is the NYX Bear With Me with sativa oil. And No, it's with cannabis sativa seed oil. So I love that because it makes your face really dewy. I need a little bit of dry time. Oh, and let's apply some highlighter, of course. And I'm gonna go in, there's showy and glowy. I'm going with glowy. I love these names. Take my, what do you call it? A highlighter brush. Ooh, wow, that is glowy. Went a little too crazy there, but that's okay. We'll fix it in just a minute. I never know how intense highlighters are, and then sometimes you don't need much, sometimes you need more. So then if you go too intense, you just press the highlighter into your cheeks and that will tone it down, but you'll still get that nice glow. So to finish our eyes, then I'm gonna go in with a flat brush, and this is the flat brush I'll be using. And the flat brush, and then I'm gonna go back into Bare Root, which was a deep brown, and just kind of go out in the outer corner. And I'm gonna take a little fluffy brush, and I'm gonna go back into that Cor-de-Rosa, the pink, and blend that brown out, kind of bring it towards the middle. Hide any fine lines. And then for the lower waterline, I'm gonna take this from Kiko Milano, this like cream pencil. And since my eyes, since my allergies have been going crazy, I need something to help my eyes not look so red. So that definitely helps, and it makes your eyes look brighter and bigger. And then for the inner corner, I'm going to take Belle of the Ball, this shimmery, like champagne-y color. And I'm gonna take a pencil brush, kind of put that right here. And I'm gonna use this Ilia, which I have been loving because I'll show you the wand. This is what the wand looks like. It's got this little comb to it and a little brush on the other side, so you can really get in there and lift and separate your eyelashes. So this currently is my favorite mascara. And first, one side you brush on the product, and make sure you take off the excess because it will get clumpy if you have too much. And then the lower lash, it's perfect for your lower lashes too because you don't get any clumpiness. And then I'm gonna wait for this to dry right here. Oh, good times, good times. All right, so for lips, Sigma came out with 3 glosses and 1 liquid lip. So these are the 3 glosses, and this is Lilac Wine, Cor-de-Rosa, and Secret Garden for the lip glosses. And then for the liquid lip, it's the Cor-de-Rosa liquid lip. But first, I'm going to line my lips. For lip liner, I'm going to use the Selena MAC collection. It's called Entra Mi Mundo. So, lips are lined. And then I'm going to go in with the Cor-de-Rosa. I think I'm pronouncing that right. It sounds weird when I say it. So, and this is a gorgeous color. I love this color, and I think I'm going to be using it a lot. And then, of course, and then for the gloss, I'm going to go in with Lilac Wine. I like this kind of deep pinky rose, but just a little bit. Give it a little bit of moisture. So that's the look. I really liked the Scott Barnes face palettes. I think they're really multifunctional. They go with a lot of skin tones, especially if you're like a working makeup artist. They're great for that. But you can also wear them as eyeshadows or whatever, the colors that do not fit on your face, on your skin. You can definitely use them as eyeshadows or your brow, fill in your brows. So definitely you can get good use out of them. And as far as the Cor-de-Rosa from Sigma, I like it, but there's a lot of products. There's a lot of palettes kind of very similar. I even brought out my Carly Bibo one, and I wanted to show you guys because that's what they were comparing it to. As you can see, that's The top one is the Cor-de-Rosa and the bottom one is the Carly Bible one. And this palette is definitely bigger, and this one has more blues and grays to it. So that's kind of what they had compared it to. I don't see a lot of similarities, but there are other palettes out there with the same type of, you know, pink mauve tones. So totally depends. You might already have something like that in your collection. I think it was really, I mean, it blended out nicely. I was having trouble on this side, but it could have been just my base, because this one ended up blending just fine. So it could have been, or user error, but I think they blended out nicely. There's not that much kickback. The Anastasia Beverly Hills ones are known for having a lot of kickback to them. So that's one of the things I really like. But I will say the shimmers from Anastasia Beverly Hills perform a lot better than the one from Sigma. So that's kind of so you get an idea if you already have maybe an Anastasia Beverly Hills one in comparison to that. But otherwise, I loved it. I love the lip colors. I love the lip glosses. Definitely worth the purchase if you don't have something like that. So if you reached it till now, thank you so much for watching, and I apologize again for any errors you might see, but I really love my new setup and love my new camera, and I hope you guys do too. If you want to keep on watching these great sounding looking videos, don't forget to subscribe and ring that notification bell so you get notified every time I upload a new video. Don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.